I am Dr. Anyangwe Ngassa of Manunga Studio in Germany. I just learned of the passing to eternity of Pa Lucas Angu Angono of Berige quarters in Oshie. I wish to express my sincere condolences to the entire Angono family and praying that God should give them the courage to carry on without their cherished father and grandfather. In 2009, just a day after the coronation of Anyangwe V, I had this golden opportunity to talk with Pa Lucas Angu Angono. I gave him this opportunity to present himself, his legacy, and his opinion about current issues that affected Oshie at that particular moment of time. And bet you some of the issues that were touched are still current. They are still up to date. So without having to take much of your time, I would now invite you to spend a few minutes with this great man of Oshie, Pa Lucas Angu Angono, who has now joined the ranks of our ancestors. May his soul rest in peace. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We have another prominent Oshie citizen, and now he's going to present himself, and then he has a lot to tell us. Pa, now you want to turn over talk. You say we first start talking to yourself. So, start.
What?
Just to talk who you be.
Me?
Yes.
I am Angono Angu Lucas. I'm the first chairman of Oshie Village Council. In the absence of the fund, I was doing everything in Oshie, communicating with administration, right to Yaoundé. And I am out now is only because of my health, that I have some high blood. Then doctor instructed me that I should not be moving nor to talk with wrong people or let people not use some bad language to me. Then doctor came down here and made me with the phone and asked me to be staying in the house, and if something that they want or government wants something, they come and confront me, let me talk to them exactly what it is. In Oshie, all routes in Oshie were made by me. I control all routes for Oshie. I dig route from Bamenda to Oshie. I dig all the road right to Bali, to Manfe. I control it. I control all routes right to Boom side. I control all routes right to Banso. I did everything possible. Then part of the route to change at Nguti to the south, mile 30, that is Kumba. I built the bridge, changing that route to maintain it in order. I did everything possible. I work as municipal administrator, Mbengwe Rural Council. During that time, Ngemba people never separated from Momo. I did all this work. I was senior road overseer in charge of Momo, in charge of secondary roads. I was chairman for community development program, the very first man. I worked with SATA people to bring water in Oshie, to demonstrate everything I did with the SATA, the white man. I have worked, and I work in the church as chairman for this Presbytery Njikwa Angono. Then the same time, I work in the synod continuously as they voted me for 35 years. Because of my longevity, not only me, an order was made that somebody who have served up to 10 years should cease from the seat. That's why I ceased from that seat. I would have still been working now. Now, my age is 79, as God made me to do. The first, 1949, the moderator who is now on the seat, we elected him in Bali. He was a synod clerk. I took part for election back then. As I'm here, I don't have any grievances. When the phone was living in Yaoundé, everything at home here, I was doing everything. All the street roads in Oshie were docked by me. All the bridges in Oshie were docked by me. If somebody down anything like this, you go in the Ministry of Territorial Administration and you can see the file, and he might fortunately get my picture, because when I do some work, when they come to inaugurate the bridge, they must take my picture. And I am the first Northwest man. During the time Paul Biya was visiting, I was asked by the governor that I should receive him as a native of this Bamenda. And I did it. I stood near Paul Biya and I greeted him in Bamenda during his very first visit. I've been working. I have no problem in anybody or any source. I am quite in order now. If not of this my ill health, I would have gone back. They have been calling me for back right to Yaoundé that I should come and do supervision for all work which government is giving on contract, because people takes government work money now, they just divide and chop without doing something. I have once made a report about this road work when the first people that came here to dig the road, that is contract. I made a report to Yaoundé saying that their work is not certified, that within 3 months they will get some bridges collapsing. And they sent experts. Within 2 months they came and they witnessed everything what I said. That's why right now the governor in Yaoundé really insists that I should come back to the office, but I complained to him about my health. I said the children of today, when I will talk, somebody will begin to neglect, because they don't know the field work. They know only education in school, but the field work, I was well trained by then, right till now. I have no problem. I am in order.
So, thank you very much for this lengthy self-portrait. Interestingly, you knew my father very well.
Very well.
Yes, so...
you were the very firstborn. You were the very firstborn. Your father reported to me.
You mean the firstborn out of wedlock, out of the palace?
Out of the palace.
Yes.
From the Ledford, you are the very firstborn.
So you knew my father right from the beginning of my life?
Yes.
Okay. What were your impressions about my father's plans for Oshie? My father is now 12 years dead, and Oshie seems to have gone back years. We have been thrown back many years behind. You as an expert, you who built the roads, you who oversaw all the development projects, what do you say about it?
Now, as I ceased from my seat as the chairman of the council because of my health, a doctor instructed me, there is nobody, even the late one, when he was dying, he told this new one that always comfort me, come to me for advice. Anything that they need, they should come to me. But I'm sorry that since he died, even the present one, he has not been coming to me to ask for advice. And at this moment, when the present fund was leaving this place, he told the chairman who took over for me that they should come and meet me in the house for advice for anything before they ever do it. And they have not been coming. That's why you see the whole village, all road closed, everything closed. There is no function of anything. And I was also the leader of Oshie dances during the reunification in Yaoundé. When I got to Yaoundé, I really, in fact, the Northwest people congratulated me because I was leading them for everything, receiving their words, reporting to minister when they need anything. I was doing everything nicely. Everything together with the Southwest, they were really coming to me.
So, a question. You were married. How many children have you got?
Children for me?
Yes.
I have 9 children.
9 children. And are they all here in Oshie?
All are not here. 3 have died.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Then the rest are outside. One is schooling in university, higher university in Yaoundé, Bridget.
Yes.
Then one is in Yaoundé, working there with these bank people and doing some small teaching work. He's doing it. And one was trained as a nurse, Jeanette, trained, and he took first during his training in Bamenda, and he's now in Munya, staying there but no work. They have not given any appointment. She's just like that.
Okay. And the other ones are still going to school?
The other one are still going to school, and the one, my last born now, was working in a bank, but that bank people were not doing very good thing. He resigned, not that he was sacked. And he's doing a bit of work with teaching in the government high school in Njikwa here. Now,
to a current theme, we inaugurated or we enthroned a new fund in Oshie a few days ago. What is your opinion about it?
Well, during this new fund that they're creating, nobody asked me for any advice, and I took no part because I see that when fund is existing, somebody is existing, a successor, when he is not yet died, and they cannot replace. And what they would have done is to call him and advise him and tell him what he should be doing. Or to get somebody who should be a regent staying in the palace, but not to just to dismiss him. I took no part there.
Yes, I don't know if that's your opinion, because I'm on the other side and I'm part of the new administration, because I know my brother very well, and I can tell you that we've been trying to get in touch with him without success.
Yeah.
If we can't get in touch with him, who will ever get in touch with him?
Well, at this moment, unless when he come home.
How often have you seen him in our home?
I saw him just 3 weeks ago. Is it 2 weeks ago that he came here? When this occasion was happening.
He's been in power for 11 years.
He reported himself here. We had a small meeting with a few quarterhead and a few kingsmaker with him.
You were there?
I was there.
Okay.
Then my advice to him was that if people say that you are not working, my best advice to you is only that if you can get somebody who can stay here permanently in the palace, then coming to me anytime for advice, there will be nothing wrong.
Yes, you say coming to you, you are at age 79, and you know very well that God can call you back at any moment.
Yes.
Is that a guarantee for the leadership in Oshie? Is that an alternative? Do you think that is an alternative to put everything on your person?
It is not everything, not him. It should be the people who nearby who takes chairs to be councillors, quarterhead, to be doing everything in the country, not just to wait for the chief.
But you know very well that the chief is necessary in our society. The chief is the leader.
Yes.
A community without a chief goes astray.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a successful community without a chief?
A community without a chief, there is no community without a chief. Because origin, there must be chief.
Yes, that's why you're saying, it's a contradiction. To what you've been saying.
Yes.
You say you tell him to look for somebody to be doing the job here,
yes,
and he is living away.
Yes.
Why can a chief be living away, meanwhile he has a responsibility back home?
He said that he was still working, that he is not yet pensioned.
That's not an argument.
I don't know his argument. He could not talk to me properly.
You see?
And there was no way for me to say anything about him.
Yes.
There was no way for me.
Did you know him since you knew my father when I was born, and he's older than myself? So you must have known him better.
I know.
So what do you think of him?
Yeah. I mean, his character, as your father told me that he must put him as a chief because he's the first in the compound. That if he put another boy, they will roll him. That his sense is a bit low. Exactly, the father told me this. I must say this, and the father is hearing by spirit.
Yes.
That's the language he told me. But I don't live. My own blame is only that the people who are working with the chief now are wrong. They are not good advisors.
That's your opinion.
Yes.
The new chief is. Do you mean that the chief of, because we have a chief with only one day. He's been installed it's only one day in his office.
The new one.
The new one. Are you talking of him or are you talking of the Anyangwe
the last one. If the new one.
Okay, the one whom we have changed.
Yes.
So you are talking the same language as we're talking.
Yes.
Because
but
you said
the present one.
Yes.
The present one, which is just a day old.
Yes.
Well, I've not met with him. He never approached me for anything.
He never knew that he was going to be chief.
He don't know.
So anyway, that's I think
and
everybody
when he comes to me, I can educate him in the way I want that the village should move as before.
Yes. I think he's intelligent enough to come to such people like you who know this village internally and externally. People who have enough experience to be able to lead Oshie forward. Now, I think every new leader has a chance. They say 100 days. Everyone is given 100 days. Look at Obama in America, for example. Everyone praises him, but they say they should not start quarreling him at the moment. He should be in office for 100 days before they start judging him. That's the normal thing they do in politics.
Very correct.
So I think we should also give our new chief a chance to transfer from his house to the palace, if you understand what I mean.
And
in his head.
And that transferring to the real chief's compound, I am, as a man who lived in that palace,
yes,
it can only transfer to the community hall, but not in the property of the platform, because he has personal section which he built. Of course,
it's obvious.
Yes.
Who have you seen anybody go up there?
At all.
No, it's obvious that
Yes.
that's the private property of my father. It has nothing to do with the palace.
That's it.
And my father was intelligent enough to build it outside of
he even
the palace.
consulted me.
Yeah. So
he consulted me that he want to do like this to make his compound out of the. I said that's very correct, because in your absence there might be some problem.
Yes.
They can begin to worry your children, which is not good. He did it.
He did it.
And it's me who took part to do that construction for him.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes.
I think that we, on behalf of the new administration in Oshie, I'm very, very sure everyone is stretching the hands out in order to make something out of Oshie. Oshie deserves more. You can say yes or no. Oshie deserves more than we have been having in the last 11 years.
Yes.
Is it true?
Yes.
So I think that the change which has come now to Oshie is a chance. Do you see it so?
Yeah, it's a chance now, but what can bring up the development is only cooperation. If they don't have the cooperation, and if the new chief now doesn't know those he can contact to bring him up, to bring the administration in Oshie to be moving, it cannot work. Unless he has to touch the real people who can teach him, but not hearing for children.
Yeah, but you understand that you know what he is supposed to know.
Yes.
Are you not ready to go to him? Because all along you've been saying they should come, they should come, they should come. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
It's not easy to tell a chief to come.
No.
It's not normal in our society to say a chief should come to me.
Yes.
Understand? A chief is a chief. When we elevate somebody into that higher office, we have to give him this due respect.
Yes.
You are a patriot. You can see it on your many, many medals. And you are a fervent son of Oshie. I think that if I come too close to you, if I touch you too closely, I think that it would be nice of you to go and pay homage to the new chief and offer him your services Am I wrong?
You are very correct. It is what I'm feeling, but I cannot just approach him now because people are meeting him. They are making a lot of noise. But when he is quiet and he stayed alone, I can go to him. Two of us, I give him my own advice, my own view. What he should be doing.
Of course, you don't have to rush now. Some
Yes.
of us who are here are struggling to be in the limelight.
Yes.
We want to be seen with a new phone.
Yes.
But we are going to go away.
Yes.
It's just like water and stone.
Yes.
The stone that is in the stream stays there.
Yes.
And everything comes. The dirt that is carried by the stream gets carried off.
Yes.
But the stone stays there.
Yes.
And you are the stone of Oshie.
Yes.
If you get what I mean.
Yes.
So now it is just have to be patient. And you have your turn.
Yes.
And I believe that you still have a lot to offer
of
Oshie.
time that I'll
Yes.
prepare, that I'll meet him, give my own view because
Yes.
because the Bible says if you know something that your brother is doing wrong or he doesn't know anything, you hide to train him. It's not good.
Yeah, you also
but when
guilty.
I shall go to him and tell him my view, what he should be doing, as we were doing before with the father, if he doesn't take by that, then it is not my problem by then.
Of course, that's right.
Yes.
And I wish you, in the name of my father, whom you well know and whom you well cherish,
Yes.
according to your information here,
Yeah.
you hold him in very high esteem.
Yes.
So I pray that you offer Oshie
Yes.
the services of your experiences.
Yes.
And all of us standing here, if I just have a look around,
Yes.
you see your children are there, your children's children,
Yes.
and everyone is there.
Yeah.
They are all proud of you. You can see, they are all proud of you. Me too.
Yes.
And I wish you good health, long life, and I hope that we will live with you to enjoy your experiences for a very, very long time.
I'm very happy to receive this news from you because God will hear your prayer.